గుర్తుపట్టలేకపోయాను ఏం లేదు ఇప్పుడు వీడియోలు ఎట్లా కనిపిస్తున్నావు
Oh, आनन्द चिन्मय सदुज्ज्वल विग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। वन्दास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रलम्ब्यो आयोरतापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानां सोऽप्यस्ति यत्र भजसि मन्यविचिन्त्य कल्पे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। एको यशो रचयितुं जगदण्डकोटिं यश्च स्थिरस्ति जगदण्डजयान्यनन्ता अन्नान्तरस्थपरमाणुचयान्तरस्थं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमा सनयानभूषा सूक्तैर्यमेव निगमं प्रतिनैस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आनन्दचिन्मयरसा प्रतिभाविताभिः ताभिर्ययेव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। प्रेमाञ्जनच्चुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। रामादिमूर्तिषुधराणि यमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोत् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमापुराणो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यस्य प्रभावतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिश्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नं तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। मायार्यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वाबलं विपरसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मतयमनस्यो यं प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं सकलं लीलायुतेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नितले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिनामसुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचयामिलाश्रयेण गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। श्रीप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। विकालविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते न हि तदा प्रतिगस्थिरेतो यः शम्भुनामपि तथा समुपैति काव्यात् गोविन्द तमहं भजामि दीपायते विविधहेतु समानधर्मा यस्य प्रियेव निजविष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्कारणज्ञानमजले पतति आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परं स्वमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यशेकनिष्ठसकालमहावलम्ब्य जीवं त्रिलोमविरदाचलदण्डनाथा विष्णुर्महानसिकयस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भास्वन्यथाशकलेषु निजेषु तेजा श्रियं यत्र पठयत्र प्रियत्व तत्र गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्र पादपल्लवयुतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यक्षसुरेशसवितासकलग्रहाणां राजा समस्तशुभमूर्तिरशेषतेजा यस्यान्वयब्रह्मचिसंवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि ब्रह्मादिगीतपदमदयश्च जीवा यदतमग्रविभावप्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं
One way. इधर का चिकन दोस्तों.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji and Mataji both come from this side. Both come from this side and go outside. Father and daughter, brother and sister, husband and wife, everybody can come together. Take Achman and so please, husband and wife together or brother and sister, father and mother, whatever comes together and go like this and sit down. We will finish Abhishekam in the next 15 minutes. So please hurry. Hare Krishna. Who is with you? Guys, start with you. Up finish. Hare Krishna.
ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्योर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्
Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की हरे कृष्ण हरे
Krishna Krishna Hare
Come, anybody? Closing, let's closing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna,
श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, नरसिम्हा चतुर्दशी महामहोत्सव की, योग प्रेमानंद।
Very good.
हरे कृष्णा Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madhava Kunda Vihari Gopijana Girivara श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह स्वामी भगवान की जय, महाराज महाराज की जय, श्री नरसिंह चतुर्दशी महामहोत्सव की जय, राधा गोपी वल्लभ की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की जय, श्री गौर निताय की जय, श्री ब्रह्म मध्व गौड़ गुरु परंपरा सांप्रदाय की जय, श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, हाय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद और assembled devotees की जय। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। The main connection is not. हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So happy Narshima Chaturdashi to all wonderful devotees. Hari Bol. By the divine grace of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, we all got introduced to Narshima Chaturdashi. How many have wasted your life not knowing Narshima Chaturdashi in your life with your eyes? Right? Not even knowing that Narsimha Dev had appeared, we had wasted our life. And there are many people outside. Can you switch off the mantra? See the wire. Follow the wire. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. before coming to Krishna consciousness, many of us have celebrated festivals. What festivals we celebrated? Only eating? Who said hello? Hare Krishna. Right? Diwali means eating, blasting, and sleeping. Isn't it? Dashera means again eating, burning, and sleeping. And watching movies also. Shivratri means playing cards, playing caroms.
One ticket, two movies.
One ticket, 4 movies.
Two movies.
2 movies. Rojis, how fortunate are we that today, by the divine grace of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, we know what is fasting. We know what is tapasya. We know what is gratitude. What did we receive? We know this. Otherwise, what would be our situation? Today, so many devotees came for decorating this altar. It almost looks like Ahobilam altar. Right? Ahobilam, the whole. How many here have gone to Ahobilam? How many have not gone to Ahobilam literally? Ahobilam for Poledu. They have not gone to Ahobilam. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow morning at 9:30 you will get a call. What is that call?
Loan.
Personal loan. That is not a call made by some bank. That is made by Narshima. He will speak in a female voice. Loan తీసుకొని నా దర్శనం చేసుకొని సావు. That's what he said. Please take the loan, take my darshan and die. Before dying, please take darshan of Narshima. Please, really, seriously. Ahobilam is so near to all of us. How many of you know that people come from different continents to take darshan of Narshima? Right? So rare. So today's topic is also Narshima. Right? The 9 Narsimas in Ahobilam town. I have a humble request to all Matajis there and Prabhujis also. If you have, you all have devotion for Narsimha, but prove it by doing one thing, switch off your mobiles. I will count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoever has not switched off, you know your destiny. I am not going to tell. For the next 1.5 hours, you don't need to know who wants to see you. Only Narsimha, Lakshmi Narsimha Swami has to see you. For the next 1.5 hours. Right? Are you all ready to go to Ahobilam? Free tour to Ahobilam. Narsimha Darshan. I was thinking, what should I speak today? And then I felt, why not? I myself will learn about Narsimha in the process. And why not we all travel to the Ahobilam? Right? So there are 9 Narsimha Swamis in Ahobilam. Ahobilam is around 4.5 hours from here. If Krishna permits. Otherwise it is 4.5 million lives away. If Krishna doesn't permit. Right? So today we will briefly talk about these 9 Narsimhas. Please repeat after me. Shri Karanja Narsimha, Shri Bhargav Narsimha, Shri Pavan Narsimha, Shri Chatravata Narsimha, Shri Yogananda Narsimha, Shri Krodha Narsimha, Shri Malola Narsimha, Shri Jwala Narsimha, Shri Ahobila Narsimha, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, these are the 9 Narsimha Swamis. We take 1 second. If your children are sitting outside, please ask them to come inside because this is a good experience of seeing Avagilo. So Prabhuji is coming to bring all the children inside. If you want to call, whoever is outside, you can call them inside. Today is Chartudashi. And whoever hears the glories of all the Narsimhas will not see this material world again. Our complete effort is to make sure that everybody should hear the Leelas of Shri Narshima and increase our faith on Shri Narshima. Hare Krishna. Mataji, probably everybody is comfortable here? Okay. Yes? Can everybody come a little in the front? Can everybody, please, Prabhuji also. There are many more who are going to come. Many more. There is a lot of space here. There's a lot of space here. Please, everybody come in the front. Don't think who is going to come. There will be many who will come and they will not find space. So please, everybody come. You know how to measure whether there is such space, right? Just keep this finger in the front and try to touch the floor. If you are able to touch the floor, means you are occupying 1 person's space. Right? Let's do it. 1, keep the finger up. Point it on the floor. Are you able to point it? Then come in the front. Come in the front. Hare Krishna. Yes. So, there is this one Narsimha Swami. There is this one Narsimha Swami who appears in so many ways to attract all of us towards him. Right? There is only one pastime. He has killed Hiranyakashipu. He has saved Prahlad. The entire Narsimha Leela finished in 2 lines. He killed Hiranyakashipu and he saved Prahlad. But if you see the lectures of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, maximum lectures of Srila Prabhupada are dealing with 7th canto. Maximum. And while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swayam Krishna, when he appeared on this planet, he spent most of the time, I can say, in Jagannath Puri. Mercy is falling. Okay. So, before you go, I am sure everybody has eyed your respective mango already. So please target only 1 mango per person. Don't take more than 1. ఓకే అందరూ తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్తున్నాను దయచేసి ఒకటే పండును తీసుకొని పోండి ఆ పండుగ అక్కడి నుంచి చూసుకోండి ఈ పండు నాది ఒకటే పండు తీసుకున్నది सभी लोग ध्यान रखिए दया करके एक ही फल लेके जाइए एक से ज्यादा मत लेके जाइए महेश को वेरी सक्सेसफुल थैंक यू If you are sitting on the way, you are actually blocking many others. So please come in the front. There is space here. There is space here also. Try to come in the front. Yeah. Hare Krishna. So let's start the Narshima Leela. Shri Karanja Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Shri Karanja Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Shri Karanja Narsimha Swami ki Jai. I don't know these verses, but I'm trying to recite. Please try to recite after me. Karanjamole matharasthayatra sarangaschakra duhrutam gubo hiranya nirvinna gobila ganyana dhyyanai param प्रपंचम निर्विघ्न गोपिल ज्ञान ज्ञाने प्रपंचन Sunasira Karancha Ayastu Mangalam. Shri Karanja Narsimha, the deity of Lord Narsimha, is under the Karanja tree. Hence he is known as Karanja Narsimha. Karanja tree is also called as Honge Mara in the local language. He is also known as Saranga Narsimha because he is holding the bow named Saranga. If you see here, this is one of the temples in Ahobilam. This Lord is holding a bow. So why is he holding a bow? It is explained that after the whole pastime of killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narsimha went and stayed in Ahobilam. And many devotees came to take his darshan. Many devatas also came to take his darshan. And one of the greatest devotees who came to his darshan was Hanumanji. Hanumanji ki jai. Yes. So Hanumanji came and he sat there and in the Ahobilam forest and he was chanting Ram, 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 Ram. And Narsimha came and said, you should be chanting Narsimha, 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 Narsimha. But Hanumanji said, no, I will chant Ram, 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 Ram. Narsimha said, I am that Ram. Hey Hanuman, I am that Ram, you have come to my abode. I am that very Ram. And Hanumanji said, no, you don't look like Ram. I am sorry, you don't look like Ram. Then immediately Narsimha appeared as Lord Ram. And to make it more intimate, he made a bow out of the very tree that he was sitting under. The mandir of Karanja Narsimha would almost look like this, what you are seeing here. Filled with under a tree called Karanja, and from that branch he created that bow and he showed that I am Ram. And immediately Hanumanji was very happy. Very cool. I have come to the right place. So, but the one who has, Lord Ram in his heart, every place is Ayodhya. Right? Even Ahobilam is Ayodhya. The same Supreme Lord appears in different forms to attract all of us. And there was also a sage Gobila, a sage named Gobila. He was cursed by Durvasa Muni. And what was the curse he got? The curse he got is he will become completely numb, meaning he will lose all his IQ, he will lose all his knowledge. He will behave as if he doesn't have any intelligence. Right? Have you seen people browsing for 2 hours continuously? After that, have you seen their face? That's called Gobila face. Right? So, that sage Gobila, he went to this particular Narsimha Swami, Karanja Narsimha, and he got back all his ability to think, all his intelligence, all his IQ, everything he got back. So many devatas, they suggest go and take darshan of Karanja Narsimha if you want to increase your IQ or if you want to get back the knowledge, your attentiveness, right? So Karanja Narsimha Bhagavan ki jai. In this way, Karanja Narsimha is there in holding the Saranga bow, in Ahobila Kshetra. Next time you go, please chant Hare Krishna mantra in front of the deity. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Bhargava Narsimha ki jai. Shri Bhargava Narsimha ki jai. Shri Bhargava Narsimha ki jai. Are you all getting a free tour to Ahobilam? Yes? No, you have to pay the bill also. It's not a free yatra. Anyway, you all can sponsor for today's feast. So some of you also got mangoes. I'm very grateful. But you all can contribute in your own way for the pleasure of Shri Narshima. Our finance minister is sitting somewhere here. I can't see him. Okay. Shri Gopal Prabhu. Or Subara Prabhu is here. You can lift your hand. Hari Bol. You can meet Prabhuji. So Bhargava. भार्गवत्य तपस्वीश भवना भविता तमने भवना भाविता तमने अक्षय तीर तीर्थास्तु अक्षय तीर तीर्थास्तु भार्गवयस्तु मंगलम. I just read it, don't have to repeat after me. Bhargava Narsimha. Here Lord Parashurama, who is also known as Bhargava, performed penances to please Lord Narsimha. Lord Parashurama wanted to have darshan of the Lord right at the moment where he tore apart the chest of Hiranyakashipu. Pleased by the penance of Parashurama, Lord Narsimha gave him the desired darshan. When the Lord was giving darshan, Hiranyakashipu was lying on the lap of the Lord, looking towards Parashurama. So Hiranyakashipu was very fortunate. Again, when he got that darshan, this time he was not only looking at Lord Narsimha, he was also looking at Parashurama, and both of them are looking at him. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so Lord Parashurama, he did lot of tapasya in Ahobilam. This very deity he worshipped for many years while he was there. And the small river which is there in front of the deity is called Akshaya Tirtha. And it can also be understood, it is equal to Pushkara Tirtha. Equal to Pushkara Tirtha, right? So Parashurama did tapasya there and always worshipped Lord Narshimdev at that very place. And both of them are very angry incarnations of the Lord. As you can see, Parashurama himself, he is not angry as an angry, but he became angry to teach a lesson to Kartavya Arjuna and many generations of Kshatriyas after that. So Bhargava Narsimhadev is famous for giving that darshan, of where you can see the Supreme Lord ripping apart the anarthas. Right? So if you have an anartha that you are struggling with, go to Bhargava Narsimha and ask him to rip your chest apart, right? Or rip your anartha apart. Of course, it's not that easy, but you can try. Then you go to Bhargava Narsimha. Bhargava Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Shri Power Narsimha ki Jai! Shri Power Narsimha ki Jai! Shri Power Narsimha ki Jai! भरद्वाज महायोगी महापातक हारिणे तापनीय रहस्यार्थ पावनयस्तु मंगलम. Yeah, this is considered to be the most peaceful form of Narsimha. Acharya explained. Very peaceful. Like, he's at the banks of the river Pavana. There is a river. There are many rivers. They are kind of going away from Ahobilam now. But every single deity has a specific river in front. Lake in the front. So Pavana river. And Pavana itself means to purify. Right? So if you want some, if some of you want your sins to be purified, which have been committed for millions of lifetimes, Pavana Narsimha is the place. Right? Many devotees visit this place and request the Lord, please remove the effect of these sins. I am not able to live with these sins. Right? I have done so many, knowingly, unknowingly. Just look at the Supreme Lord's eyes. They are so big. Right? In a very peaceful form. He is not ripping Hiranyakashipu here. He is just looking at all of us so that we all can be purified of our sins. And Srimati Lakshmi Devi is also residing in his lap. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Power Narsimha ki Jai. Shri. Yeah. Shri Power Narsimha. This temple is on the banks of the river Pavana, and hence the Lord is known as Power Narsimha. This is the most peaceful form of the Lord among the 9 Narsimha temples. He is also known as Vamuleti Narsimha Swami. The Lord here liberates devotees from all the sins of past lives and the present lives which might have been committed knowingly or unknowingly. Sage Bharadwaja rid himself of the great sin of Brahmahatya at this place. Then Brahmahatya is relieved. Shri Chhatravata Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Shri Chhatravata Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Shri Chhatravata Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Ha ha hu ho vakya gandharva. Ha ha hu ho vakya gandharva. Nirta Gita Hiratatmane. Nirta Gita Hiratatmane. Bhavahantri tat Chatravartayumahya. Mangalam. Shri Chhatravata Narsimha scaled. This deity of the Lord is very unique and he has got a very beautiful white smile on his face. Right? Since the Lord is worshipped under a peepal tree surrounded by the thorny bushes, or bushes, I don't know, I'm spelling mistake. He is famous as Chhatravata Narsimha. The left hand of the Lord is in the Talamudra. Talamudra, like this. Yeah. Talamudra and one in the, Varaha, like Abhayam. The Talamudra is not seen any other form of the Lord in any other place. Yeah. So this is the special deity of Chhatravata Narsimha. So here two Gandharvas have come. Can everyone tell ha ha? Ha ha. Hu. These are actually names of Gandharvas. Right? So they came there and they did lot of music. They played lot of music for the Supreme Lord. Gandharvas means they are very famous for playing the music. So Lord was very, very happy and pleased. So that's the reason he has a very big smile there. And many devatas, including Indra and many devatas, came to this deity of Lord Narsimha Dev and they requested him that please relieve us from the austerities, from the atrocities of Hiranyakashipu. Right? So whenever anyone is facing very difficulties, or you're being tortured, right, or you're going through a very tough time, this is the place, Chhatravata Narsimha, you can go and ask the Lord to relieve you from that situation. It is also the deity of the Devata. It's called Devata Aradhana Kshetra. Devata Aradhana Kshetra, this particular place is called. So many Devatas even now, Mukkoti Devatas, they go and get relief and they ask for help by going to this place. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Chhatravata Narsimha Swami ki Jai. So we did 4 Narsimha Swamis. Shri Yogananda Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Shri Yogananda Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Shri Yogananda Narsimha Swami ki Jai. Chaturana Chetobja Chitrabhanu Swaropine Vedadri Varasthaya Yoganandaya Mangalam. Sri Yogananda Narsimha, after killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narshima Dev here taught Prahlad few yogic postures to practice. This form the Lord is seated in Padmasana with Yoga Patha around his legs. So, Yoga means connection and Ananda means happiness. So this deity of Lord Narsimha Dev connects us to the Supreme Lord. It's the Sambandha Murti, so to say, where we can establish our Sambandha back with the Supreme Lord. So if your faith is fragile and you're struggling with the faith and struggling to develop the connection, this is the deity you should go and ask for, the mercy. Please connect me back to my source. Let me increase my faith on you. Right? Yogananda Narsimha. And it is also explained that he sat in the yoga posture and actually taught yoga to Prahlad Maharaj. Right? And yoga can be used in service of God. If you don't use yoga in service of God, then it is gymnastics. It's of no use. Right? Yoga means to connect. The word yoga, yuj, the word yuj that comes from Sanskrit actually means to connect. Right? So not only Prahlad Maharaj, even Brahma came to this place, and when he was very disturbed, it's explained for some reason he was very disturbed. He was not peaceful at all. So he came to Ahovila Kshetra, he went to the Yogananda Narsimha Swami and he did some tapasya there, and he learned some yoga mudras from Narshima Dev, and he became very peaceful. He went back to his abode to do his duty, right? So Yogananda Narsimha Swami is to reconnect. The spiritual understanding that Acharya is explained is very good. That's mercy. Actually, the cellotape is losing its power. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So Yogananda Narsimha Swami Bhagwan ki Jai. Did everyone take darshan of Yogananda Swami? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So in every picture of this slide, I kept two pictures. One is the Swayambhu Murti itself, and then the Murti that you can see and understand how it looks like. Because sometimes, the Swayambhu Murti has been for many, many years. It's difficult to recognize. Give some space for, I think, Bhoga offering us to be offered. Manish, you can come here. Hare Krishna. While they give the plate and go back, we'll chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
How many here have done 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra today? Hare Krishna, wonderful. How many want to do 16 rounds or get the benefit of 16 rounds right now? Only few want the benefit of 16 rounds right now? Everybody? So there are close to 216 or plus devotees right now in the hall. If we all chant Hare Krishna mantra once, that's equal to hearing 2 rounds at once. So let's do it 8 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. You've heard 1728 times the Hare Krishna mantra in the last few minutes. Hari Bol. But this is not a shortcut. Huh? Don't think that you'll get 108 people and say 16 times it's done. It's not a shortcut. Just that the congregational prayer is more stronger. Right? When we all chant with that intensity, with a single motto, a single unity in front of the Supreme Lord is very, very pleased. Right? So we should do congregational chanting once in a while. We can do a individual japa. But take every opportunity to come on Ekadashis to the center or festival days to the center, come and sit here. And when you declare in the group, I'm going to chant, somebody else might come. And sit down together and finish your rounds. That's the best thing to do on festival days. So today we did that, right? We chanted 8 times and maybe many, many more times we do the Kirtan in front of the Supreme Lord. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also used to worship Lord Narshima Dev. He himself is Supreme Lord. He himself is Narshima Dev. But he worshipped and he told many times that We should chant Hare Krishna mantra in front of Narsimha to get that protection towards the devotee. Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
This is becoming so difficult to even raise the arms for too long. Prabhuji, fourth mantra, fifth mantra, कब है? धीरे-धीरे नीचे जा रहा है. So it's going down. Hare Krishna. I don't know how the devotees lifted their hands for hours and hours when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was chanting in Navadvip, and they never brought the hands down. Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Bhagavan Prabhu tells me many times, when the sins become very burdensome for lives and lives, our hands don't go up. Too much load of sins is there. If you want to relieve yourself from all the sins of this past life, you should stretch your hands as high as you can and chant
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Don't worry, another load of sins are there. It's not that easy to get away. But still, that is how we should lift your hands. And that is exemplified by all the great devotees by lifting their hands. Lifting their hands means to take complete shelter. Have you seen a small child? How does she lift her hands when of her parents? She doesn't lift like this. So sometimes I ask devotees, lift your hands like this. Right? Maximum like this. Maximum like this. Right? Full surrender means to lift your hands as if that is the only shelter of Supreme Lord.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
We need another 8 rounds. 216 into 2. Anyway, let's go to the next. Shri Krodha Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai. Shri Krodha Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai. Shri Krodha Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai. Varaha Kunde Medhinyai. Varaha Kunde Medhinyai. Varaha Artha Padhayine. Vara Artha Padayine. Dantalagna Hiranyaksha. Dantalagna Hiranyaksha. Dhamstra Simhaya Mangalam. Dhamstra Simhaya Mangalam. Krodha Narsimha, Shri Krodha Narsimha also glorified. Shri Krodha Narsimha, also glorified by devotees as Varaha Narsimha, is a very special form of the Lord with the face of a boar. After killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narsimha was very angry with Lord Brahma because of the boon he had awarded to Hiranyakashipu. I humbly request all devotees, there is space in front of you, please come in the front. There are many devotees standing there now, right? Please, everybody, you can make space. Come as close as you can. Just think the person in front of you is Prahlad. Actually, we need devotees, so, please come close, please come close. We can make a lot of space. Yes, these are right spirits. Yeah. These Vaishnavis here are coming very much in the front, but behind, the same rhythm is not happening. Please come in the front. Yeah? There are 100 more devotees who will come. You still have space in this hall. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
So here, this Krodha Narsimha, Hare Krishna. Please don't speak. Hare Krishna. Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. I'll play Dandavat Pranam to everybody who will talk now. If I see anybody talking, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Okay, now Krodha Narsimha. Krodha Narsimha itself, the name itself means the Narsimha is very angry. Right? But Lord Narsimha, does it want to be angry? No, he doesn't want to be angry. How many can make the Lord angry? Are there? Can you think of one person who tried his best to make the Lord angry? Brigumuni. Brigumuni went to make him angry. He wanted to test the Supreme Lord. Can the Lord become angry or not? Right? Then what did he do? He went and kicked on the Supreme Lord's chest. Can you believe it? Can anybody think of doing that? But Brigumuni did that service. Actually, it was a big conversation to prove who is the most patient among the three deities, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. So first he went to Brahma. First he went to Lord Brahma, and what did he do? He just went there and stood in front of him. And that itself made Brahma angry. Because he did not pay obeisances. Brahma is his father. He is supposed to pay obeisances. He did not pay any obeisance to Brahma. And just by mentally doing this, Brahma got very angry. Right? So the first level of insult, Punamatri, that was Brahma. So first level of doing this is, of making anybody angry or doing an offense is mental offense. Right? First level. And then he felt, if mentally itself Brahma got so angry, then he should not be the primary. This is just a pastime. Understand, for our understanding. And then from there he went to his brother. In a way, according to pastime, Lord Shiva is his brother. So he went to Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva, as soon as he looked at Brigumuni, he came running. My dear brother, you have come to see me after such a long time. I am so happy that you have come. Come, he just came to hug him and said, go away. You're filled with ashes. I don't know when, your body is all contaminated. But don't come and touch me. You can stay there. We can talk. And immediately, as soon as he spoke like that, Lord Shiva's third eye started blinking. And Parvati Ma ran and came. He is your brother. If you open that eye, he'll be turned into ashes. Don't do that, my lord. Don't do that. Forgive him. So immediately Brigumuni understood that through words is a second level of offense. Right? When you use hurting words only one. And that offense, Lord Shiva could not tolerate. Right? Again, as I said, Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambho. We cannot judge Lord Shiva with this. He is the greatest Vaishnava. But he showed in the pastime that he got angry. And then Brigumuni said, okay, now let me test the next prime deity. Oh, is he okay? He's okay. Let's see if he got cut or anything. Yeah? Right. You want something? Yeah. Yeah, he's okay. Like he is. Yeah, if the offering is over, you can remove the curtain. It might hurt somebody. Very good. Okay. So, now the next deity that he went to is Lord Narayan. Now Lord Narayan is sleeping on Ananta station. Lakshmi Devi is pressing his feet. And she is very happily serving the Supreme Lord. And Brigumuni just enters. And as soon as Brigumuni enters, Lord Narayan looks at him. Lord Krishna looks at him. Oh my, my devotee has come. And he directly comes, lifts his feet and kicks on the chest of Lord Narayan. Can anyone dare to do this? But Brigumuni did it as always. Of course, because he kicked on the chest of Lord Narayan, Lakshmi Devi cursed the entire Brahmana race for eternity. Because Brigumuni represents the Brahmanas. That Brahmanas will never have money, never have me with them. They'll always beg for the rest of eternity. So if you have a problem with any Brahmanas, no whom to ask. Brigumuni is the problem. So if you think that there are Brahmanas who have money here right now, I'm sorry to say, Kalo Shudra Sambhava, there is no Brahmana here. You're born in a Brahmana family, doesn't mean that you're a Brahmana. You have to get the Brahmanical qualities. Brigumuni had that quality. So he actually went to display and glorify Lord Vishnu for eternity. So here he goes and he kicks on the chest. And what is the reaction of Lord Narayan? What did Lord Brahma do? He became angry mentally. And Lord Shiva, he became angry when with words he came back. But Lord Narayan, as soon as Brigumuni kicked on his chest, he immediately holded the feet of Bhrigu Muni and he said, "Your fragile feet has got hurt by my hardened chest. Oh Bhrigu Muni, please forgive me that my chest is so hard." And Bhrigu Muni got confused for a minute. Can you please repeat what you just told? Who would say anything like that? Can you think of saying like that? Huh? If somebody comes and forget about it, kicking on chest is too high. But even hurts you a little, you make a big hue and cry out of it. And the Supreme Lord is so merciful to his devotees that even when he kicked on the chest, he is saying, maybe your feet is hurt because my chest is so hard. And Bhrigu Muni was bewildered and he felt such a big offense he did. And when Lord Vishnu is insulted that way, Shastras explain that if any place where the Supreme Lord is insulted, or his devotee is insulted, or the Supreme Lord is spoken in a very lowly way, there are only three things you should do. One, you can kill the person who spoke like that, right there. If you want, even hearing and being in that place is an offense. Everybody is doing that outside. But three options Shastra is giving. One, kill that person. Or kill yourself. Why you have to kill yourself? Because after hearing that, what good consciousness will you live with? Every time you'll remember that bad thing spoken about a Vaishnava, spoken about the Supreme Lord. Killing ourselves also is not a easy thing. Okay, what is the third option? Leave from that place. As soon as you hear anybody speaking wrong about Vaishnava or wrong about the Supreme Lord, just leave from that place. And Lakshmi Devi also did the same thing. She told Lord Narayan, you can tolerate the insult that has happened to you, but I cannot tolerate this. You can say it's okay Bhrigu, but I cannot say okay Bhrigu. No. He did offense and you tolerating it is not giving me any good feeling. I am leaving from here. I have to do tapasya until I relieve myself out of the sin of witnessing my Lord being kicked. And she went to a place called Kolhapur. And she is doing tapasya even today in Kolhapur for that offense done. Right? And of course, she got up from Kolhapur and came back to Tirupati, Tirumala Devasthanam, to marry Lord Narayan with Padmavati. That was the only time she got up and she went. But it's explained that she is doing the tapasya for eternity. Right? So anyway, so here is Lord Narshima, Supreme Lord, who got angry. So you might think if Bhrigu Muni could not make him angry, then what can make the Lord angry? There is only one thing that can make the Lord angry, and that is if anybody commits an offense against a devotee. That Lord cannot tolerate. He will have to react on it. And in fact, if somebody commits an offense to the devotee, even Lord cannot forgive him. Can you think of a devotee with whom this happened? Ambarish Maharaj. Right? When Durvas Muni went to kill Ambarish Maharaj, it was such an offense that Sudarshana Chakra was running behind Durvas Muni, and Durvas Muni was going from planet to planet, finding himself no shelter. He went to Brahma, Mahesh, everywhere he went. Finally he went to Lord Narayan, because Sudarshan Chakra is the servant of Lord Narayan. And it was burning him from behind. Sudarshan's heat is burning him. Durvas Muni is not an ordinary Muni. He is going there and says, Narayan, please forgive me. I said, I can't forgive you. You have done no offense against my devotee. Only if my devotee forgives you, you are forgiven. I don't have the power to remove Vaishnava aparadha. Right? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashyami mascha. One exception. Vaishnava aparadha. Sarva papebhyo. He can relieve you from all offenses. All offenses. But if you do a Vaishnava aparadha, even God cannot remove it. Who can remove it? Only the devotee can remove it. Devotee is more powerful than the Supreme Lord. Remember this. And that is how powerful is a Vaishnava. Prabhupada Mataji's planet Earth has seen so many times great leaders, so-called great leaders, they insulted a Vaishnava and they lost the next election. They lost their power. They lost their authority. Vinasha Kale, everyone knows this, right? When you are dealing with Vaishnavas, don't think that this aparad can be revealed. No. And what is a Vaishnava aparad, by the way? Telling a devotee loudly to do something, is it Vaishnava aparad? Of course, you should not do that. That's not a license to do. But what is Vaishnava aparad? If you become an obstacle in the spiritual progress of a devotee, that's Vaishnava aparad. अगर आप किसी के भक्ति में रुकावट बन रहे हैं तो वो वैष्णव अपराध है. మీరు ఎవరైనా ఒక భక్తిలో మీరు ఆటంకం కలిగిస్తున్నారంటే అది వైష్ణవ అపరాధం. I have told it in all 3 languages. I don't know in Tamil. But I am sure. Did everybody understand what is Vaishnava aparad? అందరికి అర్థమైందా? వైష్ణవ అపరాధం అంటే ఏంటి? If you become an obstacle in someone else's spiritual progress. Why is it such a big offense? Because do you know how many plans the Supreme Lord has made for all of you to come here? He even finished your office work for you to come here. Go. నేను చూసుకుంటా. ఆ కోడ్ ఏదో నేను రాస్తా. నువ్వు రాసిన కోడ్ ఎట్లయినా పనిచేది. నేను రాస్తా. నీ రిపోర్ట్ నేను కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాను. ఈ రోజన్నా పో. ఆ మొహం నాకు చూపెట్టు. నా భక్తుల మధ్యకి రా. What all he had to do? Arey, he had to clear the Kondapur signal for all of you to come early here. Do you know? Today the green signal was there for a long time. This side. Traffic. You don't believe me, right? Etla namutara naina meeru. Seriously. He is doing everything. He is doing everything. If you can't see that, we are blind. We are taking one step. He is taking unlimited steps for you to come close to him. Have that faith. Please take spiritual life seriously, Prabhu. If you are not going to take spiritual life seriously, then what is the problem? Prabhu, if you don't take spiritual life seriously, you will buy a villa in, what is, I don't want to tell that place. New place, let us go. Kollur. You'll buy a villa in Kollur, you'll have a beautiful wife who will be obedient, she'll give you obedient children. You'll have everything going nicely, you will get 100% increment in appraisal in June. You'll get that. But what is the problem? You'll not be happy. You'll be tortured. All that money you will deposit in AAG hospital. You'll not be happy. Happiness is not in your hand. Isn't it? If you don't take your spiritual life seriously, better leave the satsang. But don't stay in the satsang and don't take spiritual life cheaply. You know why? You will commit Vaishnava crime. Prabhu, this is a very dangerous place. Please bless me. I feel scared sometimes to give lectures when so many Vaishnavas are sitting. Because my spiritual life is in your hands. Can everybody lift your hands like this? Thank you for your blessings. I got blessed by 200 people today. Thank you. Really, I need all your blessings to go forward. Supreme Lord is angry only when a Vaishnava is insulted. Remember that. Only when a Vaishnava is insulted, Supreme Lord becomes angry. You cannot make angry. You cannot make the Lord angry. And don't even try to make the Lord angry. So here is Krodha Narshima. He became angry. He became angry on Hiranyakashipu. Of this there is no doubt. But he became angry on somebody who is the cause of Hiranyakashipu to do all these things. Who is that? Brahma. Right? Why did he give that kind of insurance policy? Why did he create a situation where Hiranyakashipu became so powerful? See, if an arrogant person is given power, what can he do? Right? He can destroy more than he could normally do. Right? And Hiranyakashipu was already so angry. He was such an arrogant person. He was angry for Vishnu killing his brother Hiranyaksha. And now you are giving more power to him. Right? Prabhuji and Mataji, in the name of foreign policy, the so-called countries are supporting each other to do war. Supplying them missiles, supplying them bombs, supplying them drones, supplying them so much ammunition. It's not different from the same quality of giving and empowering people who want to destroy each other. Right? You know the country that I'm talking about, which is famous for them. Right? So horrible. Whenever a war happens, the country becomes more richer. Can you believe it? Whenever a war happens, that country becomes more richer. Because that country's business is to create wars and to supply arms and ammunition. Don't try to earn from that money because you'll get karma of that also. Very dangerous. I'm telling you, nothing goes in vain. Nothing goes in vain. You will not enjoy that money if you are getting with so much karmic reaction to this community. I'm not propagating against a country, I'm telling the philosophy, understand. If you are earning money by giving pain to somebody, the reaction will come to you. Karma will act slowly, but it will 100% act. It will come out. In some other way, you will get the reaction. So here, Lord Brahma has given such a boon to Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu became so arrogant that none of the devatas could also come and rescue Prahlad. Just imagine a devotee being tortured and you're sitting there and all you can do is just watch. You cannot do anything. Or you have to just walk away from there. Right? What are the three things? Kill him, which you can't. You can't kill Hiranyakashipu. His insurance policy, you cannot kill. Right? And you killing yourself is the only next option, or just walk away from there. Every time Prahlad was being tortured, Devatas would just see and turn their face. They had no other choice. Narad Muni was watching this. Narad Muni was watching this also. Lord does pastimes. When Prahlad was given poison, when he drank it, Lord saved him. Right? When Prahlad was put under a mountain, Lord Krishna saved him. Throwing that mountain and the mountain falls and it's known as Simhachalam. Right? So many times he has tried to save. Pastimes are good, Leela going on. Pastimes what? We do time pass. Lord does pastimes. Right? He does pastimes and the pastimes are good. But now is the time when Lord Narshima saw Prahlad is being tortured beyond a point. And to make matters worse, Prahlad is smiling. In spite of all this torture, he is smiling. He said, enough is enough. Narshima said, enough is enough. And he appeared. And he appeared in the most fearful form. And after killing Hiranyakashipu, he summoned Brahma. Brahma, I need to talk to you. Come. Which face will Brahma hide? Which face will he hide? Which direction will he hide? All four directions Supreme Lord is seeing. And while he was hiding his face and he was coming, suddenly the Vedas that he holds fell down from his hands. He was trembling and coming to Narshima. Then the trembling thing is Vedas fell down. And Vedas fell so down that they went and fell in Patala. And Lord Brahma is like, you have summoned me, I have to come to you, but the Vedas that I am entrusted with have fallen in Patala. Then immediately he worshipped, Bhumi Devi. Please help me. And looking at the situation of Brahma, Lord Narsingadev turned himself as Varahadev, bent his head down and lifted Bhumi Devi along with the Vedas. And that is the reason you see Mother, in this murti, it's difficult to see, but in this picture, you can see that Bhumi Devi is sitting on the tusk of, on boar incarnation, which is Varadev's nose. And she gives the Vedas back to Lord Narshingdev. And this time Lord Narshingdev says, I cannot give Vedas to you because you don't seem to be a good Veda keeper. So he gave to Lakshmi Devi. He gave to Lakshmi Devi. And then again, he begged, please give me the Vedas. So anyway, in the pastime, it is also seen in the Murti that it's very difficult to see here, but it looks like Lord Narshingdev is pacifying Lakshmi. Lord Narshingdev is pacifying Lakshmi Devi. He is like pacifying Lakshmi Devi. Please, 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 like that. And if you are wondering why, because it is explained by the Acharyas that change to Lakshmi is another form of the supreme, the goddess, who is actually the, you can say, tribal Lakshmi. Lakshmi Devi in a tribal form. And because Narsimha Dev was living in the forest, you can see the forest like set up here, he fell in love with change to Lakshmi. And the same expansion of Lakshmi Devi is being loved by Narshingdev, and Lakshmi Devi became angry, you are loving somebody else, change to Lakshmi. Right? And so he's pacifying Lakshmi Devi, no, it's you only, but I'm in love with this form of change to Lakshmi. Actually, there is a word in Telugu movie called change to Lakshmi. I don't know if you've seen that, but there's a whole pastime, it's a big pastime in itself. So, this is the Krodha Narsimha form, right? And our anger, what does it do? It degrades us. But the Supreme Lord's anger elevates even Bhumi Devi. She is lifted onto the top. Shri Krodha Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Shri Krodha Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Shri Krodha Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Shri Malola Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Shri Malola Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Shri Malola Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai! वारि जावरिथ भयई वनीपति मुखैश्वरै वनीपति मुखैश्वरै महिताय महोधार मालोल्यस्तु मंगलम् These are the verses written by the great alvars, great devotees, these verses. So I'll just read. Sri Malola Narsimha scale. From the Krodha Narsimha temple, devotees must climb few stairs to reach the Malola Narsimha temple. The deity of Lord Narsimha here is in a peaceful form since Lakshmi Devi is also present. Ma means Mother Lakshmi and Lola means beloved, to please, right? The Supreme Lord Narsimha is the beloved of Mother Lakshmi and hence is glorified as Malola Narsimha. This place is also known as Marakonda Lakshmi Kshetra. The Utsav Murti of Malola Narsimha travels with the jeer of Ahobila Bhatta, right? So, Ma means mother and Lola means to please. Actually, when Lord Brahma went to Lakshmi Devi and asked for the Vedas back, he worshipped the deity of Malola Narsimha. Because if your father is not giving anything, the best place to go and strike the deal is mother. She is more merciful, so she gave the Vedas back. But it is explained, Lord Narshingdev gave the Vedas to Lakshmi Devi and Vedas were given to Brahma, but when Brahma holded the Vedas, one Veda was missing. Atharva Veda. He did not give. He said, I am still not going to give. And again he requested his mother, please mother, give me the complete Veda set. I need to have the full set. So he was again pleaded, and again Lakshmi Devi went and asked, my dear child has come, please forgive him for his insurance policy. He will not do that mistake again. Champalesko? Champalesko. So he also did that. He got the Atharva Veda also back. Right? So Atharva Veda has one section called for Ayurveda. It's a section which is Vanaspati Shastra. And while that particular one Veda was with Narshingdev for some time, it is explained Lord Narshingdev read the Veda. He himself is the source of Vedas. Vedesya Sarver Aham Vedya Vedanta Krit Veda Vityavedaham. He is the one who wrote the Vedas. But he himself is reading the Veda and he liked the Veda and immediately created a forest around him with all medicinal herbs, which is Ahobilam forest. Reading the Vanaspati Shastra. Hare Krishna. So when you go to Ahobilam, every single tree there is actually blessed and planted by the Supreme Lord. Okay? It is so auspicious. Right? So here it is also explained that in the disciplinic succession, the worship of the deity was getting a little compromised. I mean, this story is told by different acharyas in different way. At one point, the Supreme Lord appeared in the dream of a devotee named Srinivas Acharya in Melkote. How many have gone to Melkote here? How many have not gone to Melkote? Tomorrow morning at 9:30 you will get a phone call. That is for to take a home loan. No, not home loan. What is it? Personal loan. So you can go to Melkote. Please go to these holy places, Prabhus. We are born in Bharatvarsha so that we can visit these places, right? Without any visa problem, without any, any problem, right? We should visit these places. Melkote is one of the most important places in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya. It's one of the Divya Deshans, actually. Even Ahobilam is one of the Divya Deshans. It is 97th Divya Deshan, if I am right. Ahobilam Kshetra. Right? So, here in Melkote there is this Srinivas Acharya, and in his dream Lord Narshima comes and tells, please come to Ahobilam and I will give you sannyas. And he just woke up from the dream. What? I should take sannyas? And he's like, such a fortunate person, right? Such a fortunate person that the Supreme Lord came in his dream and told that I'll give you sannyas. Please come to Ahobilam. But there is one very important thing we should learn. He did not immediately go to Ahobilam. He went to his guru, whose name is Varada Vishnacharya. Varada Vishnu Acharya. He went to him and he said, my Lord, my Gurudev, I got this dream in which Supreme Lord came and he told me, please come to Ahobilam. More mercy. Maybe you can sit a little to that side. They are falling on you. Very well. Or somebody is looking at the mango so intensely it has fallen down. Okay, some of you who looked at that mango? Go further. Thoda dur jao. So, since some of you have come a little later, let me make that announcement that everyone can take one mango. सभी एक ही आम ले सकते हैं. अंदर ఒకటే పండు తీసుకోవాలి. In all three languages I am telling. దానికంటే ఎక్కువ వద్దు. మీ పండు మీరు దృష్టి పెట్టండి, అదే పండు తీసుకోండి. Everybody will get one mango. Please take your mango, but don't take more than that. At the end, if there is one mango and 10 people, then only Narshima can resolve that. I don't know what to do. Right? So anyway, so here he went to his Gurudev. His Gurudev name is Varada Vishnu Acharya, and he asked, my dear Lord, Lord appeared in my dream, and he told me to come to Ahobilam Kshetra to take sannyas. Should I go? Why he has to go to Guru? Can anyone answer? Why he has to go to Guru when Swayam Bhagavan has come and told him that come to Ahobilam and take sannyas? Guru can validate. Because sometimes we don't know if Maya came or or Krishna came. Once one disciple of Prabhupada, when Prabhupada was there in his times, he went to Prabhupada and told that, I saw Lord Krishna yesterday, Prabhupada, in my dream. Prabhupada knew his spiritual level. He said, no, that's not Lord Krishna. That's pure form of Maya Devi. You sit and chant. You don't have to do all those things. So Guru knows what is your spiritual situation. Otherwise, a cheap kind of Sahajiya Bhakti will start. Can you all come a little more in the front because 15 people are standing behind. Please. While everybody comes, let's chant Hare Krishna mantra 3 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
afraid, can sit down in this place also, please. You can come and sit. No, really, please come in the front. There are devotees who are not able to come inside. There is a little more space you can go, even 1 inch, 10 inches makes 10 people sit in the back. Yeah, you can do it. He is going under me. Don't do that. But Hare Krishna. Please, you can sit on the top. Come. Prabhu, most important Vaishnavas have to be served. You want to come here and sit? Please come. Please, 3 people have come, so 3 people can come in the front. All the children can come. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Little Pralads are coming. Hare Krishna. Yes. Please come in the front. The goal was to bring all in the front. That is it. Sit down. Yeah. This place is also filled. I think the harmonium can be kept on some place and 3 more people can come. At the back side. Yeah. Very good. Right. Sit down. Right. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So where was I? So he went to his guru and he asked, the Supreme Lord came in my dream, can I go to Ahobilam? Immediately his Gurudev told, hey Srinivas Acharya, you are so fortunate. Please immediately go. Then he reached Ahobilam. And there was another devotee. Look at the arrangement. There was another devotee. His name is Mukundacharya. He is the priest of the deity in Ahobilam. He is the priest of the deity in Ahobilam. And look at the arrangement of Supreme Lord. Punu Mataji, everybody wherever I see, I tell them. So, the priest of the Acharya, his name is Mukunda. Can everybody say Mukundacharya? Mukundacharya ki? Yes! This is a Vaishnava. And you know the beauty? Supreme Lord makes all arrangement. Like I was telling you sometime back, that even for all of you to reach this center, he managed even the traffic signal. In the same way, even before Srinivas Acharya came to Ahobilam, Mukundacharya's dream also the Supreme Lord went. And he told, my devotee is coming, make the arrangements for sannyas. And as soon as Srinivas Acharya came, Mukundacharya made everything ready. And he was shocked, hey, what is going on? Yeah, you have come, right? Your sannyas time is going to come. Sit here now. And at that time, in the form of a nice Brahman, in the form of a nice sage, Supreme Lord himself appeared there. And he told the sannyas mantra in his ears. Right? And he named him as Shadagopajir. Shadagopajir. Shadagopajir ki. Shadagopajir ki. Yes. He told in his ears. And he also told, my dear Shadagopajir, from here starts Ahobila Math. You are going to be the Mathadish of this Ahobila Math. And I request one more thing. You have to preach the glories, my glories and my devotees' glories to the whole world. And wherever you go, you have to carry my deity. You have to carry my deity wherever you go. And he told that and he disappeared. Now the biggest question mark is, which deity? He didn't tell which deity. So Shadagopajir was sitting there and intensely praying, my dear Lord, he did not tell me which deity. There are Navanarsimas here. Which deity am I supposed to take and go? And while he was praying, this Utsava Murti flew from the temple and came and fell into his hands. And the deity is called Sri Malo Narshima Bhagwan ki Jai. This particular deity came in his hand, and even till now, how many? More than 45 generations of sannyasis have gone after that Shadagopajir was initiated. Even till now in Ahobila Math, wherever they go, they take this Malola Narsimha Swami deity and they go. They go to that particular place, and it's almost looking like the same deity that you see there, that we could have shared today, with Lakshmi Devi sitting on his lap, and Malola Narsimha. You can see here, right? See, this is actually the Utsav Murti. Can you see on the screen here? Yes. On this corner actually, if you can see, this is Malola Narsimha. Shri Malala Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. Very good, very good. Now let's go even further. Shri Jwala Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. Shri Jwala Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. Shri Jwala Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. Very good. Now these words are a little big. I'll try my best to repeat. I have not practiced them. Hiranyasthabhya Sambhuti Prakhyat Paramata Mane Prahaladhartatishu Moshe Jwala Narsimhaya Mangalam Jwala Narsimhaya Mangalam Jwala Narsimhaya Mangalam Jwala Narsimhaya Mangalam Jwala Narsimhaya Mangalam. Hare Krishna. So here is the temple of Shri Jwala Narsimha lies on a hill called Achala Chaya Meru and is on the base of Ugrastambha. One has to go under the waterfall of the Bhavanashini river to reach this temple. How many have got wet in this waterfall? You all remember? Hare Krishna Prabhu, we are so fortunate. That very waterfall that we crossed is Bhavanashini river. And that's at the foothills of Ugra Narsinga. Right? Now Jwala Narsinga is called, Acharya explained, anger when it lifts the rooftop, it is called Jwala Narsinga. When Lord Narsinga is very, very angry, ferociously angry, he becomes Jwala Narsinga. And that is the very spot where he killed Hiranyakashipu. Jwala Narsinga is the place. Ugra Narsinga he jumped from there, but the spot where he killed is Jwala Narsinga. And there are two deities in that place. In the place of Jwala Narsinga there are two deities. One is called Sthanu Narsimha, second is called Veer Narsimha. Sthanu Narsimha is a deity which has emerged out of the pillar. It just came out of the pillar. And Veer Narsimha is a deity which is fighting with Hiranyakashipu. Right? So both the deities are worshipped in that particular place. Again, who can make the Lord angry? Who can make the Lord angry? Only the person who does Vaishnava. Right? Nothing else will make the Lord angry. Here, in Jwala Narsinga form, the Lord became very, very angry. And it is explained that when Prahlad was being tortured in so many ways, by whom was he getting tortured? And who was Hiranyakashipu? His father. How many here have been tortured by their father? Can I reverse the question? How many have tortured your father? Hare Krishna. Kaliyuga means Kalir Dosha Nidhe Rajan. All doshas only. All doshas. Right? Kalir Dosha Nidhe Rajan. Asti hi eko mahan guna. Kirtana deva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Samachara. Only by doing Harinam Kirtan we can get relieved from the Kali's doshas. Nidhe. Nidhe means what? Ocean. Right? Treasure, Nidhi. The treasure of what? Faults. Kalir Dosha Nidhe. Right? Now here it is explained that Jwala Narsinga, Harinam is the treasure actually. Harinam is the treasure. So here it is explained that Prahlad, even though he was being tortured, he was being protected by Lord Krishna. Right? Now Acharya explained that when somebody saw the Jatakam of Prahlad, you know what is Jatakam, right? Astrology chart. They saw horoscope, so to say. So they saw a graha, Krishna grahe tadma. Not Rahu, not Ketu. He was covered by a graha called Krishna graha. We are all covered by Rahu and Ketu. That will give problems. But Prahlad was covered by Krishna graha. So no wonder Hiranyakashipu could not do anything. He was trying his best to kill Prahlad. He did everything. See, he himself was a father. Right? And he was trying to kill Prahlad, and the only reaction that he got from Prahlad is a big smile. And not only a smile, a very respectful pranam, saying, "My dear father, Tomorrow we'll meet again. Come with your plan. And while going, he will tell, please tell, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Just imagine Hiranyakashipu, his agenda of life is to kill Vasudeva. And every day in his own house, Prahalad, who is his most dear son. Hiranyakashipu had many sons. Prahalad was one of them. Right? But this Prahalad had the best qualities that any other son did not have. He had the best qualities. And these best qualities made him so attached to him, and this very attachment is torturing him. Can you see that in our material life also, the very thing that we are attached to is the cause of our maximum torture. Isn't it? All Matis are looking this way. It's good to know that you are attached to us. But this attachment is not going to get you anything. We cannot give the love the Supreme Lord gives. We cannot. We can be an instrument of His love in whichever ashram that we are in. If you are in Grahastha ashram, you can be an instrument of God's love and serve and take care of your spouse accordingly. But we cannot replace. Right? Today, there was so much opportunity for everyone to serve. I request everyone here, I know you are serving your family, but on the festival days, come a little early so you can serve the Supreme Lord and the devotees. Right? There is so much service, even the next festival, Janmashtami. Please volunteer. We will send a message in the group. Please volunteer to come. And if you are here, you will get so much service. There was so much service for decoration. There was so much service to cook prasadam. I don't know how many puris are cooked, but looks like you have to tear the puris and give half today to each one of you. I don't know. But we were actually in anxiety, how do we cook for so many? Because it's a working day and everybody had to come a little early to do it. But please come in future. Because whatever you cook to your family will again give you another family. But if you cook for the Supreme Lord, you will have your real family. Right? Your real family of Shri Radha Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan, you get that family, provided you get an opportunity to cook. And when we have such kind of centers, which Srila Prabhupada has established around the world, right? When you have such kind of centers, there is so much service to do. If you cannot give your money, give your effort. If you cannot give your effort, give your money. But give something. This way or that way. Please come here and serve the Supreme Lord. Right? So here, it is explained that this Jwala Narsinga, at what time did he appear? What time did he appear? No. Jwala Narsimha appeared in the afternoon. He appeared in the afternoon, but he had a desire. Krishna is Rasaraj. He wants to enjoy all rasas. And one of the another rasa that he wants to enjoy is Virya rasa. Fighting. He likes to fight. You all like to fight? No? Yes, he's saying he likes to fight.
Yes.
So, yes. So he's telling, yes, I want to fight. So everybody, how did we get that desire to fight? Is because it's there in Krishna. Whatever Krishna has, only we will get. But Krishna's desire is different. In his fight, he doesn't destroy others, he glorifies others. He gives so much happiness to others. Like one of the fights that always happens in Vrindavan is, with the Gopas, he does this kusti, wrestling. And the Gopa will defeat Krishna. And it's not like Krishna got defeated because he wants to be defeated. Krishna actually gets defeated and he cries. Which is very inconceivable for people to understand. So here, after appearing in the afternoon, for 6 hours, Hiranyakashipu and Lord Narsimha were fighting. 6 hours. Till the time of dusk. Why? Because Lord is enjoying that. Yeah, I think one more call for everyone to come a little, my friends. I don't know what you will do now. There are 15 other people standing in the back. Please give them space. They are all Vaishnavas being sent by Lord Nursing their Prabhus. Please do your best to come in the front. Or आगे आओ. इसको आगे डालो. Yeah, Mataji can move a little this way. Please. Yeah, there is a lot of space here, as my wife is telling. Yeah, Hare Krishna. I think the last time I saw this much crowd was on the opening of the center when His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj was here. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Looks like many want to take shelter of Lord Narshingdev. And you all have come here. Please excuse us for the inconvenience you are having, the little tapasya. But please give a little more space so that everybody can come and stay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please. Try to come inside. Okay. Okay, here. So Sri Jwala Narsimha Bhagwan ki Jai. Yeah. What was it that was very something? Yeah, Virya Rasa. So now sometimes the Supreme Lord becomes so happy in enjoying his pastimes that he forgets the time of the pastime. And when the dusk was coming, all the devatas were like, Narshima, I know you're trying to kill him, I know whatever you're doing, I don't know what is happening, but dusk is coming. The time, the clause of the insurance policy, what was that? You cannot kill me inside and outside, you cannot kill me in the morning or night. When the sun is risen and sun is not risen. Right? You cannot kill me if you are alive, if you cannot kill me if you are dead. That also he asked. You cannot imagine what all he asked in the insurance policy. And Supreme Lord fulfilled all the clauses of that policy, and he appeared, and at the time of dusk he stopped the fighting. And till that time Hiranyakashipu was actually feeling that I can defeat Narshingdev. He gave that feeling, right? He gives that feeling that actually you can find happiness in this world. He gives that feeling. Have you tried that feeling? Did you feel that feeling? Huh? When that salary hits your bank account, did you get that feeling? Right? On 5th when it's debited, do you get a different feeling? Right? These are the feelings. Feelings of that temporary happiness we all get. And that's exactly what Narshingdev was giving to Hiranyakashipu. And at the time of dusk, he made him put on his lap. He just put him on his lap. That done is done. And it is explained, Narshingdev, after he put on his lap, he actually wanted to throw him in the sky. But from the sky, Devatas told, he's too contaminated, he'll contaminate the sky, don't put him in the sky. Then Lord Narshingdev wanted to throw him on the ground. And Bhumata told, no, already so much contamination is there, he will fall on me, I cannot take so much papa. So much offenses this person has done. He wanted to put him in the fire. Fire is considered to be the most purifying agent. And fire told, I cannot burn his sins. I cannot burn him. He wanted to put him in the water. Water is considered to be relieving you from all sins, right? We do Achman before we touch the Supreme Lord. Mumkeshwara, Madhavaya, Narayan, Govinda. We do all that. Even water got the law. No, let's go. Water mein mat dalo. I cannot take his sins. Then the Supreme Lord decided to keep him in his lap. Nor in the sky, nor in the ground, nor in the water, nor in the fire. He kept him on his lap. And then he removed his heart. And he looked at his heart. What a contaminated heart this is. What a contaminated heart this is. How could this heart not see the good qualities of Prahlad? What kind of heart is this, which could not see the good qualities of a devotee? There are so many people, they can't see good qualities in devotees too. Devotees are selflessly serving. They are selflessly serving the whole planet. Right? They don't get any commission out of this. They just do it as an austerity. In service of Supreme Lord, still they see faults in that. Still they make statements in the TV about devotees. Recently somebody made a statement, right, about devotees. Do you think Supreme Lord will be happy with such people? No. When he's telling him no, right? He will not be happy. So Supreme Lord caught the heart of Hiranyakashipu and said, this is such a contaminated heart. And he threw the heart. He threw the heart. And then he removed his intestines. He removed his intestines and put the intestines on his neck. Why? He was very happy to put the intestines on his neck. Heart is supposed to be pure in a way. Intestines is filled with gut. What can be the purifying thing in the intestines? Acharyas explain that when Hiranyakashipu was angry on Prahlad, he used to shout in such a way that the sound, the voice would come out of his abdomen. Can you all shout Hare Krishna from your abdomen? There is a from the asana and pranayama, when you push the air from your abdomen, kapal bhati, right? So Hiranyakashipu was doing kapal bhati with the names of Prahlad and Vishnu. Vishnu! Prahlad! So he was actually doing that. And look at the Supreme Lord. Because his devotee's name was chanted with so much intensity, he felt the intestine is more purifying than any garland. Because the voice of his devotee came from that abdomen and that intestine. He put that intestine on him. Hare. Just imagine Prabhuji and Mataji's devotees ask all of you to chant Hare Krishna mantra every day. And you don't have time for that. Many people say, I don't have time for it. Mataji, abhi nahi, thode dinon ke baad. Arey, you have a tongue, you have a mouth to chant, and you are able to chant. The name is so much available to you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave it to you. Srila Prabhupada distributed it to you. Devotees are coming and giving the chanting bag and asking you to chant. And you are saying that I don't want to chant. Hiranyakashipu chanted his devotee's name from his abdomen. And he took the intestines and he put on himself. What will the Supreme Lord do if you all chant from your mouth? Just think about it. What will he do? How fortunate we are. On this day of Narshima Chartudashi, I plead to every one of you, please at least chant 4 rounds starting today, if you have not started chanting yet. Because 1 round mein kuch nahi hoga. If you are thinking I'll have 1 round, I know what happened to me when I was chanting 1 round. 1 round goes in settling down. Settling down mein 1 round chala gaya. 2nd round goes looking around. 3rd round, I don't know what it means, but 4th round I think a little bit chanting happens. So chant at least 4 rounds. How many want to chant 4 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra every day? It's up to you. You can be in the hugging posture of the Supreme Lord, or you want your intestines to be purified. You all just chanted Hare Krishna mantra. So intestines are purified. Now your tongue has to be purified by chanting the holy names. It's up to you. How many want to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? Lift your hand. How many don't want to chant Hare Krishna Mantra? This is really bad. Publicly you are holding us. But requesting you. Prabhupada has said, in this Kali Yuga, please chant the holy name. That is the purpose of all these festivals, Prabhu. That is the purpose of this entire spiritual life. We have to start chanting. Right? And you can chant without any niyama. Namakari bahuda nijasarva shakti tatratipa niyamita smarnena kala. You can chant at any time. No niyama is there. Gayatri mantra, I have to chant in a certain direction. But Hare Krishna mantra, no direction, no time. You can chant. Right? So please chant the holy names. The Supreme Lord, Jwala Narsimha Bhagavan, put the garland of his intestines. Shri Jwala Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. Very good. And finally comes Ukra Narsimha. He is also called as Ahovira Narsimha. Shri Ukra Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. Ukra Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. Ukra Narsimha Bhagavan ki Jai. I'm sorry, Prabhu, you are standing. Come. I didn't see that you are standing. Please. Point is sit down. Once His Holiness Devamrit Swami Maharaj, There's a great sannyasi, Devanus Swami Maharaj. He was giving a lecture, a discourse in ISKCON Kandiyago temple. And we were there in the temple. At that time he was giving initiation. And while he was giving initiation, so many people came in the temple, the whole temple was filled. And one time he told some notice, you can come and share my space on the Vyasa, sir. He actually made them sit when he was giving initiations from there. Oh my God, Hare Krishna is Father. Such is the mercy of a Vaishnava. A Vaishnava never thinks that he is a guru. Vaishnava always thinks that he is just a servant. A servant is initiating. Devanus Swami Maharaj ki Ahobila Narshima. Garudadri Guhage Garudadri Guhage Gajakunda Sharitate Gajakunda Sharitate Hiranyasthan Vah Khahari Hiranyasthan Vahan Khahari Simhaya Mangalam Simhaya Mangalam. This is the main and the oldest temple among the 9 temples of Ahobilam. The Shaligrama form of Ahobila Narsimha is a fierce Ugra and is in the Sukshashana pose, Sukhashana pose. He is seen tearing apart the chest of Hiranyakashipu. In the front of the Lord is Prahalad. Lord's eternal consort, Srimati Chenchu Lakshmi, is also giving darshan to the devotees. She is seated in Padmasana. Chenchu Lakshmi is also there, and this is the Ugra Narsinga. How many have gone to the Ugra Narsinga temple right to the top? Very rare number of people can go to there. If you go to Ahobilam, this is the last hill to cross, and actually above the Jwala Narsinga. Till Jwala Narsinga you have steps. After Jwala Narsinga there are no more steps. You have to crawl. You literally have to crawl. And after that, whether you will reach there or not is completely between you and the Supreme Lord. Seriously, I mean, I'm sure everybody who went there has that experience. Nobody thought you can do that. But the one who had faith and devotion to go, even an 80-year-old person has reached there, taken darshan and he has come back. 80-year-old person. My mother was 76-year-old and she went comfortably and she came back. At the age of 76. Right? But I have seen even a 60-year-old saying, hey, I don't think I can go. Right? So it is a question of faith and devotion. You can reach that place. So please, whenever you go to Ahobilam, give it a shot. Don't give up. I'm not encouraging at the same time, not discouraging also. Give it a chance and allow the Supreme Lord to take you out. Prabhujis and Matajis, once you reach the Dham, what happens in the Dham is completely between devotee and the Supreme Lord. I have seen it personally in my life. My mother's elder sister, she got breast cancer and she was declared that she'll die in 3 months. And she got to know about it. And she said, I want to see Venkateswara Swami before I die. That was her desire. And the doctors told, forget about taking her to Venkateswara Swami temple in Tirupati. You should not even attempt to take her outside the house. Because her entire body was filled with water. You give an injection, the injection water is to come out. It was so bad. And then we said, okay, anyway she's going to die. Let us take her. At that time I was maybe 21 years old. Quite some time back. And we took her and we went to the Tirumala station. We went to the in train we went and I showed my Kadama, Ago Akada, Adiko, Alladiko, Harivasamu. Here is Hari. You have seen, right? It's equal to seeing the Supreme Lord. Now can we go? I was like, I did not want to take more risk. And she said, no, I want to go and visit the Supreme. I want to see him. And we said, okay, now let's go. You know what she told? I want to climb. Our entire family was there. Her 3 sisters, 2 brothers, their husband, their children. We were almost 40 of us. We went together because we knew that this was the last time we would spend any time like this with her. All 40 of us were tired to climb. Prabhu, she climbed in 3.5 hours. How did that happen? How did that happen? It was just an attraction of the Supreme Lord in the last stages of our life, pulled her up. There is no formula to this. At that age I understood that whatever happens in a dham is beyond our capacity to do anything. Right? If you go to Ahobila Dham, if you want to take darshan of Ugra Narsinga, you will take darshan. If you don't have the desire to, you go to Tirupati and you don't have the desire, you don't have an intense desire, you think darshan is guaranteed? Even Tirupati darshan may or may not happen. Even though thousands will go and take darshan every day, your darshan may not happen. Even though lakhs go to Ahobilam, Ugra Narsinga is not seen, Jwala Narsinga is not seen, many people they stop and come out. People who have intense back problems, who thought they cannot crawl and go, they went and saw Ugra Narsinga and came back. Right? It is possible. It can happen, provided we have faith and we totally depend. So Ugra Narsinga is the deity, the highest deity that sits right on the top. And Ugra means what? Ugra means ready. Ready, like completely ready to attack. He broke the pillar and he came out. Now, one of the things Acharya explained, that Hiranyakashipu was very confident. Before he asked Prahalad, is he there in that pillar? He was very confident that Narsimhadev is not there in that pillar. Why? Because he constructed that pillar himself. He constructed that pillar. He constructed the whole mahal. He was supervising the entire construction. The whole mahal was being constructed by him. That is called false ego. That is called false ego. We think that God is not here, God is not there. It is created by me. I am the Karta. I created it. What did you create? Without God giving, what did you create? Nothing you can create. Anywhere you cannot create anything that God has not given. So even though he constructed that pillar, he did not know that God is in that pillar. So that is why confidently, he might have asked, is he there here, is he there? He wanted to insult Prahalad. What is over there? What is over there? Is he there in that pillar? Because he constructed that pillar. Right? And what did Supreme Lord do? He very much was there in that pillar waiting to fulfill the word of his devotee. Some acharyas even explain he rushed into that pillar because Prahlad told yes. He made the Supreme Lord run to that pillar and adjust in that pillar. Right? Now, Narsimhadev is not a small person. Very big chest. Very big chest. And he explained very thin waist also. Have you seen a lion? Its body, huge chest. It will have a thin waist. And Acharyas explained that even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's form was just like Narsimhadev's form. He had a big chest and a very thin waist. Right? So, here is the Supreme Lord, Ugra Narsinga. He has broken the pillar and is ready to jump. He is ready to jump. The most fearful form anybody would have imagined. But he is the most fearful form for the people who don't want to surrender. But for the surrendered devotees, Ugra Narsinga is the most sweetest form. Right? In our society, in ISKCON itself, right, there is a lot of relation with Narsimhadev. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj, when he sent his disciples before he asked Prabhupada, he sent his disciples to Europe to preach Krishna consciousness. He told, whenever you are going to Europe, take a small DP of Narsimhadev. So everybody took, all the sannyasis, they took small DP of Narsimhadev before they went. Because he told that the allurement and anarthas that you can be affected with can be saved only if you have Narsimhadev with you. So if you are all getting affected by anarthas, and you are all getting tempted by the temptations of this Kali Yuga, you have to take shelter of Narsimhadev. Just go in front of Narsimhadev and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare. And you will be saved. And in fact, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur goes one more level. when he constructed the Yogapeeth temple, the appearance place of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also kept a Narsingadev deity in that particular Yogapeeth. Right? Everywhere. And our acharyas, including Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote a whole Ashtakam. He wrote a whole Ashtakam on Narsingadev, right? Which we all can chant and learn. And Srila Prabhupada, how merciful can we be? He gave us Narsimha Arati. He gave us Narsimha Arati. So, beauty of Prabhupada's Narsimha Arati is this Arati cannot be found anywhere outside ISKCON, but it can be found in two pieces. The part of Namaste Narshingaya Prahaladaladaine Hiranyakashipu Purvakshaha Shilakankana Kalaye Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimho Bahir Narsimho Lidaye Narsimho Narsimha Madhim Sharanam Prabhade was chanted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This was a prayer of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for Lord Narsingadev. And the remaining Tabakara Kamala Vare was chanted by Jayadeva Goswami in Dashavtara Stotra. Srila Prabhupada wanted to give maximum mercy of all acharyas, including the prayer of the Supreme Lord for himself, combined in one arti, and he gave it as Narsinga Arti to all of us. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai! So merciful. We cannot imagine the mercy of an acharya. Just think, he created, he joined these two things and he gave the whole arti to all of us. And we all can chant, and so many. In ISKCON I've seen, many people don't learn Mangalarti, but even small children learn Narsinga Arti. Like today I wanted to invite two small boys, to chant Narsinga Arti. They are coming to my Satsang since they are, I think, 10 months old or 11 months old, I don't know, 1 year old. And now they are how many years old? 4 years old. And they know how to chant Narsinga Arti, right from the beginning. Like even small, even Urujit in our place, the small boy used to chant Narsinga Arti. So here, this Narsimha Arti is given by Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhupada in his last days, when he was going to last day on the planet, when he was going to leave his body, devotees were feeling the separation of Prabhupada. How can we live without you? Many times Prabhupada told, go and, if you want me to be here, go and pray to Lord Narsingadev. He told many times. Right? And even in our movement, when after Prabhupada left, ISKCON went through a lot of difficulties, and especially in a communist place in West Bengal, and with no support from anywhere. When dacoits were attacking the temple of Radha Madhav, and they were trying to take, away the jewels on the deities. They were trying to take the jewels on the deities. At that time, they were struggling to protect. And His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj literally covered the deity to stop the devotee from being broken. And it is explained that, I don't know whether it was a gunshot or a bomb, and he lost his entire leg. And even today you see His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Maharaj without a single leg. Right? I mean, he only has one leg, other leg is not there. And Maharaj doesn't even speak about it. We give a little donation, we want to tell everybody. How many here want to donate your leg? Or your hand? For Lord Krishna. And many times when anybody talks about it, Bhakti Raghav Maharaj just keeps his head down. Like he doesn't like to hear about it. Why would you want to hear about anything you have done for the Supreme Lord when your entire life is for the Supreme Lord? His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj ki Jai. He's such hearted. And one time, there is a very personal incident. My small son Hriday is there. So we were in Denver temple. I don't know if you remember, but I took both my children to Bhakti Raghav Maharaj, and I was saying, Maharaj, please bless them. My children are here. Maharaj was blessing, and he was very small. He was, I think, 2 years old, 4 years old. He was 4 years old, and he innocently asked, Maharaj, where is your another leg? I felt so embarrassed. Why did he ask? He's such a, it's a very insulting question to us. It's a small boy asking. And Maharaj, simple reply, spontaneous, without any reaction, without any, no effect only of the question. Was Krishna gave it, Krishna took it. Maharaj just told, Krishna gave it, Krishna took it. And that answer he understood. Okay, Maharaj. And then he left. That is the heart of a devotee. And when they were going through so many problems at that time, all the senior devotees sat together and they decided that we need protection of Narshima. And they went to this Sri Vaishnava Brahman in Tamil Nadu, the one who is authorized to make these deities, some part of South India. I'm not remembering the exact place. There they went, and the Ugra Narsingha form of the deity was decided to be brought. Now Ugra Narsingha is not a deity that anybody can worship, and they would not even dare to do that. Because Ugra Narsingha form means it's a form, you are calling the Lord in so much anger in that form. And not an anger where he's thinking whether to attack or not, he's about to attack. See, after attacking you can cool down, but when you're about to attack, you are in the fullest anger. Right? The difference between Jwala Narsingha and Ugra Narsingha, Jwala Narsingha is in the mood of anger. Ugra Narsingha is in the act of anger. Understand? Acharya explained, is in the act of anger, the most fearful form. And that deity, when, there is a whole pastime, there is a whole book written on this, how the deity came. The Brahman said, I will not do it. Then in his dream, he was instructed, then he decided that he will do it. He made the Ugra Narsingha form. He was told, ISKCON people want to worship. He said, if it is ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada's movement, I will do it. He made the deity, and as soon as the deity was ready, he immediately called Mayapur, and he said, the deity is ready, immediately come and take and start worshipping it. The deity cannot be kept here, the deity is ready. And by the way, before that, I have to tell one more thing. He told that he will make the deity. And they wanted the deity very, very soon. And they were calling him, is the deity ready? Is the deity ready? And he said, no, it will take more time, it will take more time. Atma Tattva Prabhu, one of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, he was in charge of getting this deity done. And he was getting confused. Are you going to make the deity or no? Please tell us, are you going to make the deity or no? He said, I want to make the deity, but I am not finding the right rock. And Atma Tattva Prabhu said, there are so many rocks. You can take any one of the rock and make the deity of Ugra Narsingha. I said, no, it has to be a living rock. And they were shocked. All the sannyasis and devotees in ISKCON were like, what do you mean by living rock? He said, there are symbols of life in a rock. Until I find that rock, I cannot start turning. And Prabhuji, if you actually go to Mayapur and see the Ugra Narsingha deity, and with devotion, beg for the darshan, you will see life in the deity. Acharya explained, he is Swayam Narsimha standing there and protecting Radha Madhav, protecting the Panchatattva. He is standing right there. Right? And that deity, when it was made, they said, immediately take, and there was some delay in Atma Tattva Prabhu to come and take the deity, and literally he was like, you cannot do this. You asked me to make the deity. The deity has burnt my entire shed in which I made the deity. My entire warehouse is burnt. And before I am burnt, you come and take the deity. And they came, they took the deity, immediately it was shifted to Mayapur, and there the two dear disciples of Srila Prabhupada, whom Prabhupada had entrusted the deity service in Mayapur, both of them were given the service. And these are the two devotees. Panchagangi Prabhu and Jananivas Prabhu. Both of them are twin brothers. But to our misfortune, one of them left. Jananivas Prabhu, he left recently. No, Panchagangi, sorry, I'm so sorry. Panchagangi Prabhu left. And actually it is so difficult to understand who is one of each one of them. They look so alike. They have a different color watch to recognize who they are. It happened so that my Guru Maharaj, as well as Radhana Swami Maharaj, once went to Mayapur. He is very close to both the brothers. He had a long conversation, he was sharing once, that he had a long conversation with Pankajangiri Prabhu. And next day he came to continue the conversation. And he was continuing, and Jananivas Prabhu told, why are you speaking all this? I thought we discussed this yesterday. No, it was not me, it was with Pankajangiri Prabhu. Maharaj is stunned, It is so similar they look, and they are the beautiful, devotees. Beautiful in the sense they are so devoted. And they worshipped Ugra Narasimha Swami till now, and even now one of them is continuing the worship. And the highest deity worship standard is maintained in this temple. Ugra Narasimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Please go to Mayapur. Before Maya takes you over, go to Mayapur. If you think Maya has already taken over, then you must go to Mayapur and take darshan of this Ugra Narasimha deity. So there are, my wife is giving indications, already it's very late, I'm sorry about it. So here are the 9 deities of Narshima Swami. Right? On this appearance day of Narshing Dev, we are very fortunate that we have taken darshan of these 9 deities. Right? So let's take the names of all these deities once again. श्री करंजन नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री भार्गव नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री पावन नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री चत्रवट नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री योगानंद नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री क्रोध नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री मालोल नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री ज्वाला नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, श्री अहोबिल नरसिम्हा भगवान की हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. So brothers and Matajis, I just end with few important things we should learn from understanding this pastime, which I have heard from my Gurudev, which I have heard from all great sannyasis in ISKCON, which I heard from Srila Prabhupada, is the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj. What we have to learn from Prahlad Maharaj after hearing this is the best quality Prahlad Maharaj maintained in spite of facing so many bad things in life. Prahlad Maharaj never compromised on any of his qualities. It's often a trait that, we maintain the best qualities, better. We often maintain the best qualities until everything is good in our life. Until everything good is happening in our life. But Prahlad Maharaj maintained the highest quality of being a devotee even when the most atrocious things were happening in his life, when his own father was trying to kill him, when his own mother Kayadu gave him poison, when his own aunt made him sit on his lap to burn into ashes. He never stopped chanting the names of Narayan. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He never stopped. He never stopped. Right? We should never stop chanting. We should never lose. The only good quality that we have got is we have got that chanting mala in our hands. There is no other good quality we have. If we leave that mala, then what is the point in living? We are equal to a dead body. Prabhupada told, a body that doesn't chant is a dead body. A body that doesn't chant the names of God is a dead body, even though it looks like walking. It's a ghosted body. So the first lesson is, don't lose your best quality even though bad things are happening in your life. Second, he did his best in the given situation. Better bad no. He did his best in the given situation. We all have bad situations, Prabhus, in our life. We all have bad situations. It's not like bad situations will not come. There can be a fight between husband and wife. Is it a good situation or bad situation? Bad situation. There can be a fight between husband, father and son. There can be a bad situation between two friends. Bad situations come. But does it stop you from being your best quality in you? Huh? You can still be the best person there. Like we were discussing some weeks ago. Your wife is not Devahuti, but you can be Kardamuri. Right? And you can be Devahuti even your husband is not Kardamuri. It's in our hands to be good. It's in our hands. Don't blame the world for what you are. You should learn from Prahlad Maharaj that he was the best, even though the whole world was against him. And third thing, did you ever see in Bhagavatam, can you ever imagine Prahlad cursing anybody? No. Even in the worst situation, he never cursed anyone. And what to speak of anyone? He did not even see, even once, the Supreme Lord. He did not even think of the Supreme Lord and say that, Krishna, why is this happening with me? What wrong did I do? I am a 5-year-old boy. I am just telling my school children, my classmates about you, and I am being thrown out of the school. Chanda and Amarkar complaining against me. Right? He was absolutely not cursing anyone. We should learn this. I know it's very difficult. Not cursing anyone when you are in difficulties. But we should try to become Prahlad. Do you want the Supreme Lord to make you sit on his lap? है कि नहीं है? Prabhu, he will also hug you. He will hug you one day if you want to be hugged. But he will not hug anybody who has the quality of cursing others. Right? And most important quality of Prahlad Maharaj, complete dependence on Krishna. Complete dependence on Krishna. His mother was bringing poison in kheer. And who ordered that kheer to be made? Hiranyakashipu. He told my dear wife Kayadu, I am trying to kill my son, but I am not able to kill. But as parents, we both should not lose. If father has lost, mother should not lose. You do my order, you make kheer and you try to kill him. Then Kayadu only had tears to cry. She had to make a kheer knowing that that kheer is going to be put poison into it and is going to be given to Prahlad, and Prahlad is being brought that kheer by his own mother. His mother is bringing kheer, my dear son, drink this kheer. And Prahlad has a big smile because he can see Lord Vishnu, Lord Narayan sleeping on Sesha in the milk ocean of the kheer. And he's smiling. And Lord Vishnu is saying, drink it Prahlad, it's me. I will take care of it. He had complete dependence on Krishna. And he tolerated with faith. He tolerated everything with faith. And the last most important thing in spiritual life. Who was? Please hear this attentively. Last most important thing. Most important thing. In spiritual life, more than God or equal to God, or most important to go back to God is Guru. Who was Prahlad's Guru? Narada Muni. If he would have displayed any of these bad qualities, it would have been a great insult to his Guru. Is that true? He did that as a devotion to his Guru. He did not want to show a single bad quality. And for the time of eternity, my Guru should not get a bad name that I preached this boy. I preached this boy and he displayed bad qualities. My Guru should not think like that. Prabhuji and Mataji's spiritual life is very responsible life. As we come into spiritual life, we have to accept the Guru at some point. We have to take Diksha. We have to chant our rounds. We have to follow the regulatory principles. We have to do that. But more than all these things, before you accept the Guru, don't bring bad name to your Guru. Prahlad is speaking with his own example. In spite of he going through all the difficulties, and the Supreme Lord himself not helping him, he did not think that way the Supreme Lord is not helping, because he had complete faith on the words of Narada Muni when they were told to Kayadu. Kayadu was sleeping, but Prahlad was listening. Right? And Prahlad never brought a single disgrace. And what to speak of disgrace, Narada Muni chants the name of Prahlad with so much pride. Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai! Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai! Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai! Jai, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for coming here to Bhakti Center. I am sorry, the lecture went a little late. Actually, we started a little late also. We did Abhishekam. Now my humble request, there is a lot of devotees here and Prasadam service is going to be a challenge. and also distributing these mangoes is going to be a challenge. So I humbly request one Prabhuji and one Mataji who can stand here and give one mango to everybody who comes. Please don't take a mango for somebody who has not come here with you. If you have come here, take mango for yourself and go home, cut it and give it to anybody you want. Okay? So if you are here, take one mango. And if you are merciful to many others, if you are one family, take one mango for the whole family. एक मैंगो से बहुत होता है ना? Take this one mango for the whole family. If there are left at the end, why I am saying? Because the mangoes are touched by Lord Narshima, Shri Radha Gopi Vallabh, they are offered, right? So I don't know the plan. Does anyone have a plan where the prasadam is being served? Shri Gopal, no? Here only. Okay. So here is what you can do. I'm sorry about this. You can take the prasad and you can go down because there won't be enough space even to stand and eat. Some of you can go down. All the elders can sit on the chairs. I would request the chairs to be brought this side. We will not have aarti because it's already totally crowded. We'll just try to form lines and sit. Huh? 2 counters. Where will be the counters? One here and one here. And both the counters will have the same thing, so don't go to both. Right? Yeah. So after that, some of you can go down, remaining can sit here in the row, so we can reserve. We can serve you more. So if you have been fasting, I'm very sorry, I have kept you fasting for a little more time. We'll sing Narshing Aarti, but I wanted the small children to sing. Are they ready to sing? Mother, Narshing Aarti is Gadi. Narshing Aarti. Okay, Hare Krishna. Narshing Aarti has to be sung. Just 2 minutes. The second mic, where is the second mic? It should be somewhere here. Yes. Guide your beta. 1 minute. I will pass on the mic to the small children there. Their parents told they wanted them to sing Narshing Aarti. So let us give and let's encouragingly sing with them. Hare Krishna, come back. 1 minute. If you stand, then it's difficult. Everybody is standing. Fast, sit down, please. Please, everybody sit down. अगर मेरी बात आपको सुनाई दे रही है, बैठ जाइए. बच्चे बैठ. Yeah. Please sit down. Yes. Are they okay to sing, Mataji? Yeah? Good. Are you on the mic? Yeah. They are too shy? Okay. Okay, I'll sing and they can sing along with me. Or this boy here can sing, they'll sing along with me. Yeah. भक्ति गणाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की श्री ब्रह्म मध्व गौड़ गुरु परंपरा सांप्रदाय की सर्व गुरु वर्ग की devotees की devotees की devotees की नरसिंह चतुर्दशी महामहोत्सव की Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for coming. Everybody, please honor Prashadam and take some mangoes to your house. Hare Krishna. Now it's very difficult to control everything. I just heard Mataji is one side and Prabhuji is one side. I don't know which side. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you for attending.
ఇది గంగా సరస్వతి అలకనంద అన్ని వాటర్లో జలం జలం దక్షిణ ఉంటుంది దక్షిణ జలం అయిపోయింది